Hello, hello. So today I have a confession to make, and that is that I'm a big Jennfier Lopez fan. I know I put it out there, I said it. I think the lady is rocking it, but I have heard little snippets of her story and why I started Inspired Living TV 10 years ago is because I'm a dork when it comes to like true Hollywood stories. I love the story behind success, whether you're an entrepreneur or you are a celebrity or an entertainer. No one gets to the top by accident, right? And I love hearing the story behind it. So when my team member Lacey was like, have you watched Halftime on Netflix? It stars Jennfier Lopez. I was like, well, hello. I know what I'm doing tonight. So last night, curled up with my honey and started watching it. So a little disclaimer, I'm only halfway through. I haven't finished it. But I was so inspired by it, and I know that you would be too, that I decided to do my live on the halftime. The halftime with JLo. What I love about her story is that growing up, there were three girls. There were three girls in my family as well. And, one was deemed the singer, one was deemed the smart girl, and then Jennfier was coined the athletic girl or the dancer. And, when people would ask her if she could sing, she would say, no, I'm not the singer, right? Just such a great example of how what we hear as young people really frames who we become as adults. And so, she started dancing early on and left home at 18. And then, after her breakout role in Selena, decided that why can't I do all three? Like her favorite musical was, oh, come on, come on, come on. Oh, it'll come to me. It will come to West Side Story. That was the one. And where they're singing and dancing. And to be honest with you, in my second life, I want to do that. I want to sing and dance and act. And who knows, at a live event someday, you just might see Carrie break out into her singing and dancing debut. Hey, it's never too late, right? It's never too late. But she grew up watching West Side Story, and, a Latin woman had the lead. And she's like, I want to do that. And, was told, you can't do that. Even when she became an actress and was in acting classes, she was told, no, you're just a dancer. You're not an actress. And she's like, no, I'm an actress too. But then she goes on and shares her story. And this is where I want you to lean in and listen. She was told so many times that she didn't sing well enough, that she wasn't a good actress, that she was never going to make it. How many times in life, whether someone says that to you, or maybe you just say it to yourself, is that the narrative that you're playing? And she, regardless of what you think about Jennfier Lopez, the girl has a work ethic and a tenacity that is what creates superstars. Like, you're not born with a success gene, right? You're not born like you can be successful and you can't. But there is something special. I call it the it factor that really famous, really wealthy people usually have. And it's this inner belief and knowing that they are called for something greater. In fact, I just got off a phone call, and the woman I was speaking to, she was so amazing. And she said to me, it's a quote from Rumi: what you seek seeks you. Just take that in for a minute. What you seek is seeking you. We all walk around as a frequency, as a vibration, as an energy. And I don't know, Jennfier Lopez has a frequency that must be really high, because what we attract into our life is simply a magnet, all right, of how we show up, what we believe, the frequency that we put out there. Your message getting out on camera is a frequency. You are a broadcast channel every day. And what are you deciding to do about it? How are you using your gifts to the greatest and highest use possible? And, they're going through the halftime show and her work ethic and, Shakira, and how they had to orchestrate the show because they had to have two people in the show. Anyway, if you want a good success story, you got to go watch Halftime on Netflix, okay? But more important if you want to become your best success story, I really want you to think about today, like, who am I committed to being? When the world is saying no, what am I saying yes to? Who are you committed to being? What are you doing to relentlessly pursue that dream every day? Listen, girl, no one's handing you a silver platter. There is nothing coming to your door. There's no one who's going to give you the check. You get to write it for yourself every day. So, what are you doing today to relentlessly go after your dreams? Number two. And number three is, how are you turning down the noise? Whether that's social media, whether it's family who mean so well, whether it's a best friend, or maybe it's a partner, and they're saying, nope, you can't make it. Are you crazy? Are you bananas? Like, you can't do that. So, where are you allowing negativity to disrupt really the frequency that you need to put out every single day to make your dreams come true? Look, success is not for the chosen few. Whatever success looks like for you, success is for those that are brave enough to believe that their dream is their destiny. And yeah, every single person has adversity. Jennfier talks about depression and how it's really hard to be away from her kids, and how many times she thought about giving up. She couldn't do it. Everyone was telling her, especially when she was, new, and still to this day, the critics, the loud voice of the people who are not your tribe are so loud that it can keep you from living the dream that is just waiting for you. And I love when I heard that quote today, what you seek seeks you. It just changed my day. I was like, oh my God, so my dream, right? All the things that I see for inspired living and my life, it's looking for me too when we are vibrating at the right frequency. So go watch Halftime. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you have watched it, I would love to hear what you think. And this isn't about necessarily Jennfier Lopez. It's really about what it takes to reach the dream you carry for yourself, the goals that you seek for yourself. So again, who are you committed to being? What is that dream that you are believing in? How are you relentlessly pursuing it each and every day? And how are you tuning out the noise? Could be the news, could be anything that is disrupting that frequency. And how can you turn it down? How can you mute so you can continue to show up in your most positive, highest frequency possible? Oh yes, I want to hear from you. So please, I want to know, does this resonate? Have you watched it? What are you committed to? Put that in the comments. I want to know, what are you committed to achieving in your life? It is there for you, right? Your dream, your vision is not an accident. It's not a joke on you. Like, that's funny. Wish you could do that. No, it is your greatest destiny. And sometimes we don't even know what it is. We just have this inner calling. Like, I just need to do something different. I need to get myself on camera. I need to share a message. You might not know that you have a best-selling book inside of you. You might not know you're going to sell out auditoriums. You might not know that someday they're going to create a documentary on your life, that you're going to create a movement that's so much bigger than you. It's going to change the world. Like, you don't know really the magnitude of your dream and your possibility, your vision, your gifts until you step into them. I had no idea Inspired Living would become the company it is today. And by the way, I feel like we are just getting started. To quote J-Lo, I'm just getting started. And when you are doing something that you love, that's what it feels like. And I want you in that zone too. I was today, Kathy Savage, we were on a roundtable with Eleanor Beaton and Andrea and Kathy, and it was so great. And Kathy said something that really resonated with me because I'm a big Leap fan, Gay Hendricks, The Big Leap. And she said, the only time you get burnout is when you're not in your zone of genius. And even Jennfier in the show says, even when I'm sick, you won't know I'm sick. Now, I'm not saying that's a healthy thing, but when you truly are plugged into your zone of genius, you don't feel overwhelmed. You'll get tired, right? You might feel overwhelmed, but you won't get burnt out because you're so plugged into source. That's what I call it. You're so downloaded, you're so divinely connected that the energy, right? The vision, the excitement for what's next is always there. And that to me is inspired living. It's living in that zone, it's being plugged in. So, I got some exciting announcements ahead. Make sure to join me next week. I always go live Wednesdays at 1 o'clock Pacific. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. And more importantly, like, let's connect. DM me. Let me know where you're at in your life. Life is short and this world is crazy. So the only thing you have control of is you, your dreams, your thoughts, your destiny, your frequency. What are you doing about it? Let me know. And I can't wait to connect with you soon. If you want to call with me or someone on my team to discuss what that might look like for you, we're here. So you can drop a comment or you can DM me. You can email hello@inspiredliving.tv. And if you want to book a connection call with my team, we'd love nothing more than help you step into that message and help you really plug in to that incredible zone of genius that you have. Have a beautiful day. I'll see you next time.